Now, the Fox31 Denver Sports Zone.
It's pretty much stating the obvious, but the DU hockey team is more of a dynasty than just a team. After all, the Pios entered the day with 14 trips to the Frozen Four, ranks them as high as 6th behind such programs as BC, Michigan, BU, North Dakota, and Minnesota, and a great chance today to make it a 15th trip. To St. Paul, Minnesota we go. Jim Montgomery and a DU, a 2-seed against 4-seed Ferris State. Pick it up late first period. Pios leading 2-1, but here comes the equalizer. Cora Mackin scores the power play goal for the Bulldogs, and we got ourselves a hockey game. All tied at 2-2 second period. Pios with the answer. Trevor Moore, good luck stopping this laser beam. Boom! That was the goal of the period. DU up 3-2 at intermission. Third period, Ferris State tied it again at 3, but here comes the Pios. Blake Hillman with go-ahead. Pioneers take 2 more to pull away. Pioneers onto the Frozen Four. They're going to play next Thursday and take on the Bison of North Dakota. Let's go to the NBA now. Mike Malone and the Nuggets trying to make it 3 straight wins, taking on the Clippers at Staples Center. First quarter, Nikola Jokic, the quick feed to the driving Darrell Arthur, who puts it down with authority. Clips lead 31-26 after 1. Second quarter, Clippers holding it for the final shot of the half. Austin Rivers tries the hook shot to beat the buzzer, and it's Moutier with the ultimate denial. Moutier's strong D trying to make up for a poor performance on the offense today. Third quarter now, the Nuggets were outscored 25-13 in the third. DeAndre Jordan, one of his 6 blocks on the day, speeds down the court, receives the oop from CP3, and bam! Lob City goes on to beat the Nuggies 105-90.
They dominated the glass, 20-second chance points, and kicked our butt in transition, and that hasn't happened to us in a while. 25 to, I think, 10 maybe in transition points. So, rough night. We did some good things. We're in it, and then that third quarter came around, and we were just playing catch-up the rest of the way.
To hockey now, where the Avs are really going to need a miracle to make the playoffs. On top of their recent plunge in the standings, more bad news today, as it's been announced that both Nate McKinnon and Matt Duchene will miss 2 more games. Both players continuing to nurse knee injuries. Following yesterday's 4-0 loss to Minnesota, the Avs now find themselves 5 points behind the Wild for that final wildcard spot in the Western Conference. The Avs just have 7 games to play to try to make up the necessary ground.
When you think about where we were in November, we never quit. Then why should we quit today? I mean, I know the schedule doesn't favor us. I hear that. I hear that. But, at the same time, we have a game at hand. Let's just play our games.
To Rockies spring training we go, taking on the D-backs, picking up third inning. Rockies down 2-1 with the bases loaded and a 2-out. Rafael Ianoa at the plate, and he drives the line drive to deep left field. You'll see here in a moment. There it is, a base-clearing double. Rockies lead 4-2, and they plate 5 in the third. D-backs, though, score the next 4 runs, all tied at 6 in the 10th inning. Chris Nelson back in the Rockies uniform. Remember him? And Nelson triples to right center, brings home 2, and the Rockies go up 8-6. And finally here, we've seen this a couple times this spring. Bees. I don't want nothing to that. A huge swarm of them taking over Angels Stadium today delayed the Mariners and the Angels game for 23 minutes. Mariners would go on to get the win 3-2. Thanks so much for tuning in here to KDVR Sports. My name is Anthony Rodriguez.